The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
EmissyK's show. EmissyK's show. EmissyK's show. Questions, interviews, gossip, current news, movie, TV, radio. Here we go. Hey, it's EmissyK. Hey, it's EmissyK. Her beauty and passion. Talk music, fashion. Loose lips, red cup, love Joe. She's always on Facebook, Instagram. Takes calls on the telephone. Sexy if you say so. It's the EmissyK show.
Hello and welcome to the EmissyK's Loose Lip Show. I'm your girl, EmissyK.
Hi.
And welcome everybody. Oh, thank you. Welcome everybody.
Hey.
It is another beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yes, it is.
And I'm so happy.
Yes.
I got my girls. I got a full house today. I ain't got to do this by myself.
Yes.
I was sick of y'all still having me do this by myself. But with Lala, thank you for your help.
Oh, you were talking about
You and
last week
Reggie
you
were
was
the
by your-
business.
We
Y'all was
had
holding it down.
fun.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. I did have a great time. So welcome, Lala Young.
Hi, everybody. Hi.
Lady D's.
I know you miss me.
And I have a guest here that I don't think I have enough adjectives to
Right.
describe
Right.
this person. Just phenomenal comedian, musician, singer,
He ain't got here, is he?
world renowned. I can say world renowned and not stutter.
Right, that part.
Because some people say that they're world renowned when they don't even have a passport
Don't
because they
even know
behind on
what it
their child
means.
support.
Wow.
But not him. But not Jammin' J. Lamont. Y'all give it up for Jammin' J. Lamont.
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
no
you.
stranger to
I
Loose
didn't-
Lips, EmissyK Entertainment.
I didn't know who you were talking about. So
Whatever.
Am I in that guest seat? I didn't know. Stay right here. I am so glad to be here.
Welcome back, I should say.
Yes, indeed. I'm glad to be back just around amongst so much beauty.
Oh, well, thank you.
Loose lips.
You know.
Lips and loose and
You
loose
know
and
how we
lips.
do.
My lips have gotten loose already.
Keep your lips to yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Lala Young, what's on everyone's lips, mama?
Ay.
Other than Jammin' J. Lamont.
Lips. I didn't know you
Oh,
had
my
that
Lord.
many lips, but okay, whatever.
I feel the love. I feel the love.
Okay, this may not be on everyone's lips, but because it's still domestic violence,
Yes.
I know we focus on month. Should be here, but month. I know we focus on breast cancer awareness,
Yes.
but and it seems like domestic violence has been pushed to the side because I don't
Yes,
hear about
I
it
agree.
at all, and it's still happening a lot. One particular issue was with Fabulous and Emily
Yeah.
B. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
Like in March, where he was just irate, upset, had a knife in his hand, going after the daddy,
Yes.
going after Emily B. Before, I guess a couple of days before, she was saying that he had beat her, knocked out a couple of teeth.
Yeah, it was pretty
Knocked out a
bad.
couple of teeth.
Wow.
Crazy thing is, because it's out there, TMZ has it, everybody knows what's going on with him. She went back.
That's what
She
I don't
went back.
understand.
They do.
You
This
get an
one went
opportunity to
back.
get out. Why would you go back?
Right.
For him to finish it?
I don't
Especially
know.
when you get beat that badly.
And it's
Nigga, every time I
going
look at
on.
these gaps in my teeth, that's going to keep me
They have
away.
tons of
Right.
kids. The thing is, okay, so if you go back, okay, that's between them. But when you're out there and you're a rapper, you're on reality TV, you're not even talking about it. It's as if you're thinking it didn't never happen, and you have these young girls and young men watching it as if, okay, right, Fabulous is the, he the man.
Right.
And he came
Right.
out with another album.
Right.
Not an album, but he's a feature on what is that young lady's name? Boot Up. Mm-hmm. So how you get? I mean, you just beat this woman, but you get on a song,
right?
Talking about Boot Up, and you thought we weren't gonna be together,
right?
And it's like you promoting it. Okay, we still together after I beat her tail.
Right?
Are you serious?
No, she allows it to happen.
So I know he is actually facing 4 felony counts. 4. Mm-hmm. So it has nothing to do with what she said because I think she didn't press charges.
They don't give you that. You don't have that liberty anymore.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
That's crazy.
And he needs to.
And I hope he gets the time too.
Yeah, he needs to, and she needs to seek help because she has all of those kids, and I know they've been watching that, and it is going to hurt them as they grow up, and that's a shame. So. Hopefully he do get the time and somebody else start talking about what's going on as far as domestic violence. So I know you had a couple of numbers. We'll come back and talk about that. So we can keep talking about that for the rest of October.
Absolutely. Okay? We'll give it at the end of the show.
Yeah. So we're going to move it on to Taylor Swift. The AMAs were yesterday. Mm-hmm. Did y'all watch?
She did it. I saw the clip.
Yeah. It was
she
nice.
stepped up. She stepped her game up. It's unbelievable.
She did.
Yes.
Wow.
She urged the viewers to go vote.
Yep.
But with that is a good and a bad because you're following her because it's Taylor Swift. So do you know about voting? Do you know about the propositions and who she's voting for? So all she said was, go vote, and she was voting for a particular guy. But it went up almost like, how many? Because it was a lot. 64,000.
Yeah, 64,000.
Between this guy, the one that she was supporting?
Yes, but registered voters between 19 and 29.
Right.
That's the focus this year. They're trying to get all that 18
the millennials.
Right.
Yeah. They're trying to get them out. That's what they need to do. We need to start bringing our kids up that way, understanding their responsibility.
As well as educating them.
Yeah.
So she has to not just say, okay, I'm voting for this guy. So are you telling everybody to vote for this particular guy?
Well, she talked about the reasons why she wanted to vote for him, and then she talked about the reasons why she didn't want to vote for it's a female Republican who's running right now, and she's like, she terrifies me, and I'm like, okay, but like you said, our youth, everybody needs to educate themselves on who they're voting for, who they're voting against, and why, and we need to be a little more cognizant because last year we were, not last year, but 4 years ago, we went in very blindly.
Yeah, no one. So I think that's one of the things that we may do when it gets closer to voting.
Right.
It starts talking about the propositions, the state laws.
Well, we need to start talking about that now because November
is around the corner.
Is an election, and
my birthday, actually.
Yes.
All right.
Your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Amen.
On November 6th, that's right.
Well, yeah, we definitely want to.
And don't forget, you get time. You get 2 hours free work.
There
if you go to vote.
You know what?
There she goes.
As long as you let your boss know.
I remember
in advance.
I
want everybody to remember that.
So I requested it now.
Put the time in November 6th.
Yes.
Please go
with your
vote.
boss. You get 2 hours either before or after your shift free. And all you got to do is go get the little sticker.
And they're paid for.
Please vote.
Yeah,
I intend to move to the cities of the people that I like, that I want to win. So I'm going to move to where they are so I can vote in that area.
Okay, and then you're going to move back to where you are now?
Probably so. Yes. I'm gonna move to Texas at Beto O'Rourke. Whatever's in, I like Beto O'Rourke. I like him. So I'm gonna move back to Texas, and so I can get him in, and then I'm gonna move back, and then I'm gonna move to Florida to get Andrew Gillum.
Wow.
Good brother. He's gonna be the governor.
My issue with Orange County from the rooter to the tutor.
Right.
Yeah.
We ain't got nothing going on.
We'll make something happen.
At all.
We'll make something happen.
So I'm gonna ask a question as far as the voting. I know you guys are not voting for Trump, but who are you gonna vote for?
I don't know yet, to be honest. I'm still doing my research.
Anybody that's Democrat.
I wouldn't know.
And anybody who does not follow Trump, that's who I'm going to vote for.
Okay.
Because this is just the midterm, but this is an important election.
It is.
Very
midterm.
critical.
Make sure you go vote.
Yeah.
I'm going to vote 10 times if I can.
See, you know what makes me mad is that we stress how important it is, and these last few has been seriously important, and people just brush it off. But then after the election, then they want to do all this talking and got so much to say. Did you vote? Well, no, I don't do that.
Right.
Well, then shut it down. Don't talk to me.
That make my booty itch. I cannot stand when people say that to me.
Yeah.
Did you vote?
I cannot stand it.
If you don't go vote, you don't have a voice.
Speaking of this current election, Proposition 8, they're trying to close dialysis centers.
Wow.
What?
Yes. You know what's funny to me?
So what they do? They're probably moving it back to the hospitals where it started.
Yes, and then the hospitals get overcrowed because there's so many dialysis patients now. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man.
So
we can use the funds. We can use the funds. We can use the funds.
But you know what's funny to me? Not funny, but what I noticed is that dialysis centers started popping up
everywhere,
like liquor stores.
Yeah,
and mostly in the black community.
Yes,
we need to get it together. We need to get it together.
That was
we need to take control of our health.
Aha moment.
Very much so.
Like, what in the
go
world?
to the doctor, get checked. If you have a man, take him when you go. Jeez, it's
not even that. You need to change your habits. Nobody's saying you can't eat soul food, but you got to do everything with moderation.
Yeah, very much.
You know, you need to eat healthily as possible. You know, this is a lot of this stuff has to do with our eating habits for so many years and the lack of exercise, stuff that we can control.
Right.
But we don't. They say, well, it's hereditary. It's just saying that you're predisposed. Don't mean that you have to get it. You just need to take care of yourself. So make sure that you don't get it.
Absolutely. There's a lot of stuff that I grew up on that I don't cook the same way that my grandmother cooked it.
Exactly. Me too.
You know? So, there's ways around it.
It's not, they just putting extra stuff in
there.
A
lot of what we eat is what makes us sick.
Going on. Yeah.
Especially the salt. Cut it out.
Well,
they say anything that's like it's not good for you.
You know what? And the thing of it is that we need to start learning how to cut back ourselves before a doctor tells you that you have to do it. Because once somebody tells you that you can't, you're going to want it more.
That's true.
And then it becomes a huge challenge. Right? I've been cutting back for years, a little bit. Now I cannot stand salty stuff.
You did not want your grandson's steaks last night.
See, I can't eat that. I can't do it.
Why?
Girl.
Maybe once a year.
Thank you, sir.
Wow. Does anybody eat chitlins? You all?
No.
Have you ever eaten chitlins?
No.
I do.
No, not that I eat them. I don't eat them at all.
I do. I eat them once a year around New Year's, and I like them very spicy.
I'm
have a lot of friends.
I eat like a bowl, like a little.
How do you
thing.
eat chitlins
Oh, that's so
and
freaking
don't
good.
We're gonna pray for you.
Don't
tossed
pray for
salad?
me.
That's all I want to know. How do you do that?
Okay, what was your
next
next topic? I'm getting nauseous.
The views expressed do not reflect.
Chitlins are good.
Question is, how do you eat chitlins and don't toss
Some of the
salad?
other stuff y'all eat, y'all ought not be complaining about chitlins, okay?
Wait, they clean theirs though.
So you think.
I shouldn't have brought that up. I'm sorry. My bad.
He brought it up. Okay, we gonna move it.
I don't eat that no more.
New book coming out. That ain't going in my mouth.
Right? That part.
Coming out soon. Published soon.
Hey.
Next topic.
No pun intended. No pun intended.
Next topic.
Yes, ma'am.
Tina Lawson has lost her damn mind. I'm sorry.
Beyonce's mama.
Beyonce's mama.
Tina knows.
Okay, so there's a show on BET called Black Love. And they get couples, celebrities that talk about their relationships, their marriage, their ups and downs. But this particular one stood out. Now, this young lady was with Beyonce's dad, who y'all know cheated, right? Had a baby on her.
Mr.
Right?
Knowles.
Y'all following me?
I think I heard.
Now
I remember
she's
that.
with this other man who she portrays as like this incredible man, and he's there, stands by her side. We don't see anything wrong.
Which is
So they
Richard
do-
Lawson, who's also
Richard
an actor.
Lawson, he's an actor.
Very accomplished. Yeah, veteran.
Hey, hands down, I think he's doing an outstanding job. I think certain men that step in want to make sure that they don't have to go through what they went through before. So she had an interview. They asked her a question. Is he perfect? Is he perfect? She's like, no. Her face. So she went on to say, I asked the Lord for this certain type of man and this type of man, and I got him. Is he perfect? No. Wait a minute. He was like, wait, hold up. I'm not perfect.
To her husband, Mr.
Yes,
Mr.
he's
Lawson.
sitting right there next
And
to
then
him.
she said, no.
No. She did
I
like
wanted to
this.
slap her.
No.
I don't know if I
How
can take
dare you?
that.
I don't think so.
Ain't no way in hell.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Okay, so
That's
we
true.
all, but no. We all know that. But I feel like the man you're with or the woman you're with needs to be perfect to you.
Yeah.
I was about to say perfect is kind of like the Bible's definition of perfect being the best you can be.
Yes.
And that he has been by her own admission.
Right.
Exactly. And if you say that your man or your woman is not perfect, that means there's some flaws that you may find in another woman. That's what I think. I think every man or woman, if you're in a relationship and you guys love each other, whatever they're doing, that means you accepted whatever was going on with that person. So in your eyes, that person is perfect.
Not to me.
To me.
Now, like I said, nobody's perfect, but I wouldn't have gone there.
I wouldn't have said it publicly.
I wouldn't have gone there.
Live television.
I was like, honey, we got a little work to do, you know. I was like, but I wouldn't have been all rude about it. I was like,
she wasn't rude.
Something.
Like, I don't know.
She was rude.
Are you serious? Like,
now, is she perfect?
It stopped me in my tracks. I was very offended by what she said and how she said it.
That. I don't even recall them even asking him the question.
They should have.
Listen, she didn't give him a chance to say anything. She's the one got the scrotum. She was just running her mouth and running over him, talking over him. He couldn't get a word in. I'm like, dang, I see why your husband left.
Ooh.
No, she's that bossy. This guy that take control. I'm like, dang, girl.
So you think she got on Matthew's nerves? Huh?
Oh, for real.
Basically.
For real.
That's insane. That's
people need to take ownership of their stuff.
I'm perfect to you. I should be perfect.
I'm gonna do what I can to be perfect to my woman.
I am perfect.
Whatever.
I'm gonna be perfect.
What would you do?
I'm sorry.
What would you have done?
What would I?
What would Jay do?
Oh, I'm gonna say something.
What would
But
you
he
Probably not on camera. You know. I'm like,
Jay,
can we go to a break?
You're not perfect.
Let me tell you something. Perfect. It takes a lot to be perfect.
Right.
See, there's the pur and then the fecht.
Oh.
See, I'm gonna get pur. Okay. And then I'm gonna get fecht. Okay. That's a whole nother conversation. See, but you got it takes a lot to be perfect. But like they say, everybody ain't perfect. But I'm gonna be perfect. Now, if you don't like my perfectity, I call it perfectity. You know, then we can go our separate ways.
Bishop up in here making up them words.
Perfectity is what it has to come together. You see, because the Bible says, I'm not going to go there.
Don't bring the Bible.
I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. But
okay, if you guys are watching, I need you guys to share, to answer the question. Are you perfect to your mate, or is your mate perfect to you? And if not, why are you still there? That's me. That's my question. This is Lala. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter under EmissyK's Loose Lips Show. Check me out. We're also on Facebook under EmissyK's Loose Lips Group. You know what it is when we get all nasty, loose lips.
They be in there. I saw him. He responded to something. I'm like,
yeah, he in there. Up next is the beautiful Lady D. Kissable Nights and Dating After 50. She's back.
Let's go into our break.
Go into our break.
Do you want to obtain a California real estate license? Affinity Real Estate and Mortgage Services Training offers live and online classes. The next 8-week class will be beginning in just a few weeks on Tuesday nights, 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Call the office of Affinity Real Estate and Mortgage today at 562-731-2321 to reserve your spot today. That's 562-731-2361. Enjoy our next break.
Standing here and I'm daydreaming. There you were before my eyes, so mesmerized from your beauty. Caught my attention, I'm surprised. The love I had, I can bring it. Just as simple as can be. All you have to do is just say it, and it will be just you and me. Oh, you and me got to be one step at a time. I've got your back, you've got mine. This is it. Perfect fit, finally made it real. Walking down the aisle, official. We have finally sealed the deal. Hence now and forever. Can't believe that this is real. You know that this is real. The love I have, I can bring it. Just as simple as can be. Oh, you and me got to be one step at a time. I've got your back, you've got mine. Oh, this is it, perfect fit. Finally made it real. Walking down the aisle. You and me belong together forever. You and me, we belong together. You and me got to be one step at a time. I've got your back, you got mine. You and me, yeah. Perfect fit. Finally made it real. Walking down the aisle. Yeah. You and me, yeah. One step at a time. Oh, it's got to be. You've got mine.
Hello and welcome back to the EmissyK's Loose Lip Show. I'm your girl, EmissyK. That's Lala Young, all on my camera angle. And we're back with Jam and J Lamont.
Yes.
Over here on his cell phone. And
yes, indeed.
Lady D's, listen to her on cell phone on the radio. Look at that.
I was listening to my baby on the radio.
On this side.
I like that song. That's beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That was nice. We'll talk about it later.
R&B.
Yes, indeed.
What was my topic?
You might want to mute that.
Oh, I forgot it
Help
was.
your mama out.
I'll turn it down. I'll get
Shut
that
up.
for you.
She always tell me what to do.
Yeah,
I'm always in mother mode.
we are on camera.
Lady D's.
Trying to tell me what to do.
Welcome back, Lady D's. What's going those
back,
kissable
Lady
nights?
D's.
Did I do okay last week?
You did a beautiful job.
Thank you.
How about me?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
What about me? Oh, I wasn't here.
We like our,
Let me hush.
you know, we like our praise from Mama.
Right.
Yeah, it was
You know,
good.
Go on,
there's
Lady
nothing like a
D's.
mama's
I
praise.
text you guys.
Yes, you did.
That was so cool.
We wanted it public though.
Ladies.
Did you catch that?
Lady D's.
All right, let's
Kissable
go.
nights. Lady
Hush.
D.
The men are talking.
Oh.
Lady D.
Actually, he was singing.
I wasn't talking about him.
Intro. Oh, okay.
Okay, listen.
Hush, the men are talking is the topic.
Yes. Okay, so you can go wherever they sell literature. You can go and you can find many books and videos on what women want from men.
Yes.
Right? Everybody, that's all they talk about. Very seldom do you find good material on what men expect. Not just the woman, but what men expect, right? So I wanted to do something different this time. So I spoke to like 8 men that I know.
All
I'm not giving their names, but
Nice.
I probably won't have time to get to maybe like 4.
Anonymous.
I
I tried to think of some fake names, but I wasn't really good at that. It's like, nah, I better just leave that alone.
I'll help you out with the names.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, he go like, yeah, she talking
I
about me.
didn't even put them on here because I didn't want nobody to see them.
Okay.
Because I promised I wouldn't. But anyway, so man number 1 said, he said he wants to feel like a woman's hero.
Okay.
He says, I don't want to be Clark Kent. I want to be her Superman. He said, I want her to see me as leaping tall buildings in a single bound and catching bullets, not pushing a mail cart and asking if we can buy sugar cereal,
Wow.
as I did as a child. I want to carry her in my arms and show her the world, or at least feel that way. And I know it's our job to get there, not hers. But nothing gives men more strength than the woman who creates a space that makes us feel invincible. If you make us feel invincible, we'll make you feel beautiful. And of course, you want to feel invincible too, and we want to feel beautiful as well. But for men, our invincible is your beautiful.
Wow.
Is he single?
So, is that, okay, him
That's
being
me. That sounds
Superman,
like
is
me
that
right
means
there.
he perfect? Look
No.
at him. Oh, okay, I'm just checking, just asking. Go.
No, I still don't think any man is perfect. My father wasn't perfect.
But from that man.
My father was a
what's the
bomb
feel?
dude.
It's a good man.
Okay.
So-
Let's keep on.
What do you? What's that look?
I'm still waiting to see if he was single.
That's the man you want.
He is
Are we in the grocery store? Can I stop on this floor?
Right.
You want to stop there?
I want to stop right
Now
here.
let's go to the next one.
Okay, so man number 2
Man number 2.
says, I want acceptance. He said, there's a T-shirt trending Los Angeles titled, Love Me Anyways. You guys seen that T-shirt?
No.
Me either. They should make them for men because we need to feel that when we stack the dishes in the dishwasher like a 5-year-old, say the wrong thing in front of your friends, leave the toilet seat up, get too logical, forget something you've said 1,000 times, that you love us anyway. So no matter how many mistakes they make, they want to know that you still love them and they don't want to be treated like a child.
Right.
So
right?
is that our child or our man? That's okay. Go.
I can still love you, but that's gonna annoy me after a while.
Keep telling you stuff.
I'm gonna be like, see, that's the problem.
I love you, honey. It doesn't mean It doesn't mean I'm gonna stop cooking his meals or I'm not gonna stop make love to him. It just means that I need you to focus a little more.
But the point is the way we approach things is as to how it's received. Mm-hmm. And when we approach it the wrong way, it is received as if they're still little boys.
Okay.
And not the little boy in the man.
Okay.
Right?
So can they not act like the little boys?
Oh my goodness.
Kids now.
Do I need to leave the room? I need to leave.
No.
I shouldn't be. I'm a good man, but I can step out.
No, you ain't going nowhere.
I don't want to tell you nothing 50
He
times.
says because inside of every man is a boy who forgets he's a man sometimes.
Man.
And
I
every
agree.
boy gets into things not because he is a bad boy, but because he's got a curious mind and a short attention span.
He sound like a cheater.
Wait a minute.
That's not me. That ain't me.
Getting into.
I'm a good man.
He sound like a
Why
cheater.
are you trying to make this out of more than what it is?
What is he getting into? I need to
He
know.
sound like
He
a
told
cheater.
you, leaving the toilet seat up, washing dishes,
I'll
don't
leave
wash
it
them
up.
well enough for you,
And
don't
I'll
clean the
wash
kitchen
the
well
dishes,
enough for
too.
you.
I get that part, but he said he likes
don't
to
read
get
into it.
something 'cause
Don't read it.
curious.
Don't read into it.
Okay.
That's true.
Oh
Move
my
on to
God.
the next man.
Unconditional support from a woman is what
give a
will
massage,
snap
too.
us out of our boyish behavior and inject us with a desire to be a stronger man. Only when you accept us as we are, who we are, will we want to become someone better.
Okay. I understand that one.
Is that the same man or a different man?
It's a different one.
It's a different one.
Oh, I was still stuck on the other one.
No, you.
I'm a good man too.
She's so ignorant. You know, you guys are crazy.
They all start to
You
sound
sound
alike.
like a good man.
What do you think about
Let's
that?
go back to the first one.
Well, for me, I know I'm a good man.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I'm the kind of man that I will give my woman all the attention she deserves. If she's going to give it to me, I'm going to give it to her.
Right.
It's all about reciprocating. I'll run home to her.
See?
You know, if I need to do the dishes, I will do it. I'll help in cooking. I will do that. I'll give you a massage, and I give a mean massage too. And for me, being a singer, I will serenade her,
Okay.
ease her down, relax her. Yes,
And
indeed.
then what? No, it's good.
I was going to answer that, but no.
See, he got the singing, he's comedian, and he does the massage.
Romantic.
Yeah.
all that.
Romantical.
And if she tells me to shut it off, I'll shut it off, and I'll get away from it. If she says,
It's
"Get away
just
from me," I'll get away
these
from
young women nowadays. They don't want to put in any kind of work into a relationship. They just think everything is supposed to be just happen by osmosis or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get it. And they wonder why.
it. I'll do something.
Anyway, man number 3 said, I don't like being in the dark.
Okay.
Me neither.
So many women don't tell their men how they feel because they don't want to rock the boat. Or they're afraid. Been there. The truth is, when you don't express yourself, you leave us in the dark.
That is true.
You're not doing life with us. You're doing life around us. We don't really know the truth of you. You are pre-packaging and presenting parts of your life instead of doing your whole life with us. This creates a crowbar and not glue. Couples grow and get stronger overcoming adversity, not by doing life separately. Know that every time you hold things in, you are building walls instead of inside the sacred space of the relationship.
Okay.
Did y'all say that right? You got it? Every time, so you're building walls instead of a bond. Know that every time you hold things in, you're building walls inside the sacred space of the relationship. No, we don't want you to verbally vomit on us.
No.
But believe it or not, we really do want to know how you feel.
Did you talk to my friend?
Sound like a good man right there.
Did you do a DM?
I mean, is there a limit on or what to say or too much? Because I think sometimes when you send certain things, depending on the man you deal with, sometimes hold it against you. So it's kind of tricky when you're dealing with a man or a woman when you're giving out that information or the amount of time you choose to give it. Because in the first year, maybe even the second year, maybe like down the line, you can start giving them information to see how he deals with it. Because even with men are not that open either. So what if you're dealing with a woman that's not open, then you have a man that's not open? They should have been
Then that's
together.
a catastrophe.
And then they need to be able to say that. And that's the thing
But
one is.
I didn't, the way I understood this, excuse me, the way I understood this was, if there's something going on between us, if I'm doing something like leaving the toilet up or hanging out with my boys too much or something like that, and it's bothering you, like, women have a tendency to hold stuff in.
Right.
They say for the sake of peace, but I had to learn the hard way that I wasn't keeping the peace. I was actually being a coward because I didn't want to lose my relationship. I didn't want to argue and fight, so I kept it in until I imploded, which is not cool.
Right, okay.
Right? So I think that's what they're saying. If you're having some issues, don't allow it to stay in there and fester until it becomes, full blown.
Right.
Kind of like, let's sit down and talk about it,
Okay, so look, I'm that person.
Are you?
I'm guilty as hell because I do it all the time. And it's not just my relationship. I feel like I'm in therapy right now. It's not just my relationship. It's everything that goes on in my life. Right. And it's just that I need time to calm down.
Okay.
And then I can effectively communicate to you. Otherwise, I come off snappy, or you feel like whatever is wrong with me is your fault, and it's not. I just need time to I departmentalize everything in my life. So I have to put it somewhere. I have to find a box for it to go into before we talk about this, because I'm feeling that passionate about what's going on. So I would say to him, it's give her time and don't press. Don't press. Right. Once she calms down, like, okay, so sweetie, you had a bad day yesterday, let's talk about it. Or this happened. Right. Let's communicate. Let's talk about it.
And see, that's okay,
and
but
not just.
He just, all they're saying is just don't bury it and not talk about it. If you have to step back from it before you can talk about it, that's discipline. That's good. Right. But don't just keep it in and then it's like boiling there because you haven't dealt with it, and then something minor stuff comes along, then you're like, no. He's like, what in the world?
What happened?
What's going on?
Right.
That's actually not healthy.
It's not.
When you hold it
not,
in
but
the
I've been through that.
Yeah.
I have. Am I lying, Mom?
That's not cool.
That's not healthy. That's me. So I know exactly who he's talking about.
Okay, so the last one for this week is man number 4 said, I want blinders sex. BLINDERS.
Talk to me. What is that?
Blinders
what's that?
sex.
We're talking about sex now. What is that?
There's sex, and then there's blinders sex. The kind of sex that gives you blinders, keeps your eyes forward and intentions straight when you're out in the world. Let's face it, men are going to look.
Right.
They're like squirrels. They get distracted by shiny things. But there's a difference between noticing and wanting. We're visual creatures. We notice shiny things, but blinder sex gets us to say, yeah, she may be pretty, but I would never trade it. Well, I would never trade in what I have for anything else. Right. Blinder sex isn't just good sex. It's an authentic, deep connection with someone that makes you fantasize about them in the shower, call in sick so you lie in the bed all day making love and eating Oreos. It produces an experience that cannot happen with anyone else. That's why it gives us blinders. Blinder sex is about a connection. It's not about the sex.
That's a grown-ass man who wrote that.
I got to give advice.
We listening. We listening, Jammin' Jay.
Oh, well, no, this might not be the right platform. There's a lot.
Loose lips.
There's a lot I can say. And a
This
lot
is
I,
loose lips.
I have not had any complaints. I can tell you that right now. I'm going to write a book about it one day. The title is Let Me Tell You What I Know. That's the name of it. That's the name of it. Sometimes they'll say, what is your name? Even though they know my name. They're like, ooh, Jay, what is your name? You know, ooh, you so... it involves 4-letter words that I'm going to say. Oh, my God. I can understand what he's saying, but at the same time, I'm like this. If I'm into you just like you're into me, that's what it's all about.
Right.
We're going to look. I know my woman's going to look. You're going to look, I'm going to look.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to point them out to you.
Yes, indeed. I'm like, girl, babe, look at that over there. And I may still be looking. You may slap me upside the head. But then I'm looking, but my focus is on you now. You see, my focus is on you. You're going to do the same thing. But when we get home, it's on.
You better not be still thinking about her.
Right. No, definitely not. And get him off your mind. And then I'll be like, what's my name? What's my name? Say it in Spanish.
Oh, my goodness.
Donde quiera que están tanda. I'm sorry.
Lady D's.
Sorry.
This has been Lady D's and Kissable Nights, and I thank you guys for joining us. I missed you last week. I really did. You can find me on LADDEEZ on Twitter and Instagram, and Doris G. Drew on Facebook. This man is crazy as he want to be. We're going to take a break. And then when we come back, we're going to find out who this nutcase is over here with Getting Lipped with EmissyK.
Loose lip show.
We'll be back in a minute. Stay tuned.
Keep your lips loose.
Something as simple as in loving you, just as easy as it is. Every time when we're all alone, feeling so insensitive. A true love that won't die. So let me tell you what it is, yeah. You're everything, everything you are to me. You're everything, everything, everything to me. You're everything, everything in every way, girl. You're everything, everything you are to me. There's just one thing that I wanna say. I'm so glad you're in my life. Being with you makes me a better man. Like being in paradise. A true love that won't die. So let me tell you what it is, yeah. You're everything, everything you are to me. You're everything, everything, everything to me, yeah. You're everything, everything, every way, girl. You're everything, everything you are to me. Everything you are to me. Everything you are to me. You're everything, everything you are to me. Everything, everything, everything to me. Everything, everything, every way, girl.
Hello and welcome back to the EmissyK's Loose Lip Show. I'm your girl, EmissyK. You just heard from Lady D's and Kissable Nights. Lala Young, what's on everyone's lips?
Yes, Lord.
Grapefruit.
I'm enjoying this. I'm so glad to be here.
And now we're going to get into our interview with Mr. Jammin' Jay Lamar.
Everything.
And Get Lipped.
Oh, my God. Let's get lipped. Come on,
Let's
girl.
get lipped with
Bring
Jam
your
and Jay
lip
Lamont.
in. How y'all doing?
Jay, how are you?
I am well. I am doing great. Having so much fun. I'm glad to be here with you guys.
Yes.
Jay.
Yes, ma'am.
You are the man who is everywhere. You should have, your theme song should be I've been around the world and I, yeah.
And it was a little bit of yeah, and yee. You know?
And yee.
Yeah.
Yes.
Been doing it a lot.
Okay, tell us about it.
Been on. Oh man, it's hard to. Where do I start? I've been doing this for almost 30 years.
Oh wow, you old as hell, huh?
No, not that old. Okay. I started when I was 12. I was in college when I was 11. But no. Actually, I started out as in music. Music is my background. Mm-hmm. I'm a vocalist. A lot of people don't know. As far as my comedy base, who see me as a comedian, they don't know that I actually do sing. That's what I started out doing at the time. When I was in college, I was in an R&B group. And actually, by the time we graduated, we were in the process of trying to get a record deal. Mm-hmm. We had already written some songs. We went in the studio, recorded some stuff. I was pretty much the lead singer of the group, but obviously things didn't work out the way we thought. You know how sometimes you run across some people who you think they're going to help you, but all of a sudden they're nowhere to be found. Try to call them up, no. So at the time, everybody knew at the time I was pretty funny. I was joking around, imitating people and stuff like that. So I figured, well, if this doesn't work out, I'll do comedy as a second option.
Okay, yeah, something to fall back on.
But what I was going to do is I was going to put a twist in it. I said, I'll bring my musical talents with the comedy, mix it together.
And you did that.
Yeah, so I'm going to make you laugh, but I'm also entertain you.
Yeah.
So
with
even,
some music.
Yeah,
and that became the primary.
Yeah. So, even to this day, when people see my show, I've even had musicians walk up to me after my show. I'm like, man, you real good, man. But let me ask you something. Do you sing? Because I can hear you. I can tell you can sing and stuff. And when I let them know about the group that I was in and stuff like that, they're like, oh, okay, that explains it.
Yeah.
You need to be recording, man.
We just heard 2 of your unreleased songs.
Mm-hmm. That's me. Yep.
And that was you.
That was me.
And you sound good.
Thank you so much.
Tell us how you came up with those 2 songs.
Well, actually, those 2 songs are out now. It's on my EP, which is on iTunes and CD Baby. Myself, along with my music partner, Trey Balfour, I hope he's listening, hope he's watching. We both went to school together.
Trey.
So he was also in the band that we had. So probably about maybe 3 years ago, I called him up and I said, hey, man, you know what? I was sitting here thinking. I said, I'm doing the comedy. I've been in the comedy game for a couple of years and stuff. I said, I want to get back to where we started out, man. And he said, hey, I'm ready, Jay.
Yeah.
Let's get in the studio. We'll start writing some songs because I've always been a songwriter. And so we decided to put some songs together. He laid out some tracks. He put the tracks together. I'd come in and I'd put some words and just started writing with what he put. And so we just created it together. That's cool. So I got some new stuff coming out soon.
So 3 years later, how are people receiving you as a music artist as opposed to the comedian?
It's very positive, but you got some who are very confused. It's kind of like what Jamie Foxx went through.
Right. Yeah.
At one time, a lot of folks may not know Jamie had put out some music, and I think a lot of folks took him for a joke. They thought, oh man, you got to be kidding me. It was the same with me because there were some songs we did like back in the mid '90s because we actually have one album that's out. And I should have mentioned that. We did put out an album back in '97. At the time, I was doing radio because I was a DJ. It was called. It's called Top Secret. That was the name of it.
And it's still a secret.
It's still a secret. No.
You know what?
Hilarious. I like her. I like this woman right here. No. It's actually sitting on the shelf right now. But we had a lot of people that purchased the CD, but. At the time, we met with some folks in the record industry who kind of took me as a joke because they already knew who I was. Right. Because I had already been on television, been doing Comic View and Def Jam and stuff. They like, oh, you singing on this? What kind of stuff is it? So they pretty much thought it was a comedy album. I said, no, this is music, R&B. It's like R&B, funk, hip hop. Really? So when they heard it, they were like, oh, wow, okay, man, we need to talk. But once you call them, here we go again. Nowhere to be found.
Right.
So I said, okay, well, I won't give up.
Jay, it's totally okay for you to get your Tyrese Jamie Foxx on.
I'm going to do it.
You're doing it.
I'm going to do it. I've been doing it, yeah. Actually, my last gig was a concert.
I was going to say, you just did a concert with Chris Spencer, right?
Chris Spencer was hosting, actually, it was an silent auction benefit. And there was a lot of celebrities there. As a matter of fact, a few people who were there, Joe Torre, got to give a shout out, Joe Torre was there. NBA star Olden Polynice and a few other folks. It was so funny because they knew that I was there, but I guess they thought that I was going to do a comedy set. So all of a sudden, they see a live band on stage, and so Chris knew beforehand. He said, man, because he looked at me, he said, I can't wait to see this, man, because he was shocked. He said, y'all put your hands together, y'all. He's about to do something you probably not ready to see. He's going to sing. Put your hands together for Jam and Jay Lamont. So I go out there and do a 45-minute set, and folks were coming up. Joe came up, dude, I didn't know you did this. They didn't know because a lot of them did not know that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the shows that I've done when I do music, we do have a crowd there, but it's mostly a crowd that don't know that I do comedy. So it's like a different audience. Wow. So it's like I have two different identities.
Well, that's cool.
And then I'm also a member of a cappella jazz, like a jazz blues quintet. Okay. And we just had a live concert Sunday up in Oakland, sold out. So that's like my two other side jobs.
Okay. So we're going to get into your last song, Celebration.
Yes.
And then we're going to come back and finish our...
Gene Munns want to say shout out.
What up, Gene Munns? That's my manager. Shout out to my manager, Gene Munns.
Okay. Hey, I love your manager.
Primetime Promotions.
Keeps you working.
Yes, he does. Yes. Did you hear that, Gene Munns?
I need him.
Oh, you will love him. And anytime you call him, he'll always say, Gene Munns, may I help you?
I love him.
Thank you, Arthur Brown.
Oh, yeah. So, shout out to all my folks out
running
there.
firefighters.
Right.
Yeah, that's my man James. That's my friend James for representing Bristol, Sapulpa, Oklahoma. I'm originally from Oklahoma. That's my home state.
Okay.
Yeah, Oklahoma in the house.
All right, so we're going to get into your last song, and then we're going to come back and finish your interview.
We'll be
right back.
EmissyK's Loose Lip Shine.
Where the step is at.
Sometimes love comes and goes away. Every time I think just how much you mean to me. Oh, I have kept my faith in love so this time, understanding how much it's meant to be. Yeah, I appreciate what we have. There is no turning back. Celebrate two as one. Life has just begun. Celebrate the love we share. Celebrate everywhere. We can do this all night long. Celebrate you and me. Love will be eternally. There's no way we can go wrong. Let's take a ride on the road to paradise. It'll lead us on the right path to you and I. So let's take our time and make it right, because this is what we've dreamed of all the time. We appreciate what we have. There is no turning back. Celebrate two as one.
Welcome back to the
Turn my
EmissyK's
talk
Loose
back.
Lip Show.
Look at EmissyK's.
Jamming Jay Lamont.
It's on one. I don't know what it is. You trying to say that I'm sky high? Yeah. I'm going to bring it back down low. I'm so sorry.
You need a backup singer because me and Mama do this.
Boy, come on. Now. You know what? Oh, no.
Mama
no.
D do this.
No, I heard you sing. I heard you sing one time.
Mama D sang.
I heard about you. My God.
She said, my Lord.
When I heard, I wanted to take up an offering. We have heard from heaven. Not heaven, but heavy-un. Lady D's was singing her heart out.
Yes, she
If you guys have never heard my mom sing,
Boy.
it's very
I was shocked.
what do I want to say? It's inspiring. It just makes you feel so light and just
It was like altar call. When you started singing, I was like, there might be one today. Candidate for baptism. You know how the preacher look up like this. Candidate for baptism. Or just plain old Christian experience.
I sent it to some friends. They were like, I needed that. I was like, I know it does the same thing for
That
me.
was beautiful.
Thank you.
I saw it.
It does the same
Y'all
thing
gotta
for
check
me,
her
so
out.
it's okay.
Yes, it did.
Jamming,
I
Jay.
do the same thing, but go ahead.
You what?
Sing like Mama.
I gotta hear you sing.
It's so silly.
Can you sing?
I can. Go.
Go.
No.
Sing to the old ship of Zion. Sing that.
Okay, just keep singing solo. We can't hear you. Look,
I bet you sound like this. Teddy.
Her children are so talented. It's kind of hard to believe that she can't sing at least a little bit, especially her daughter.
I know you can go there. Ship up, Zion. Come on.
Oh, now she want to play shy.
What are they saying? Let him use you. Let him use you.
Not today. Not on duty.
Not today.
Not on duty.
No. Okay, go ahead. Jammin' J. Lamont.
Yes, indeed.
What
yes, ma'am.
do you have coming up? You always got something going on. I already know the schedule because I follow you. But tell everybody else.
What do I have coming up? Well, this weekend I will be back in Northern California. So for all the folks in the Bay, I got a big fan base in Oakland, San Francisco. So I'll be at Tommy T's Comedy Club.
Oh, you get Tommy T's?
Tommy T's in Pleasanton. A lot of the folks know where that is. Sunday, 3:30 p.m. show with my boys Dennis Gaxiola, Mario Montez, and then next weekend from the 18th through the 21st, I'll be in Norfolk, Virginia for a big jazz festival. It's called Jazz Legacy Concert Series. Jazz Legacy.
I tried to go there last year.
You all would want to be there.
I tried to go for my birthday last year.
You got to come next time.
When is it?
It'll be
my
next
kids
weekend.
didn't want me to go by myself.
October 18th through the 21st. Stephanie Mills,
I've been once.
Phil Perry, Eric Benet, Pieces of a Dream, Kim Waters. It's like a long list of
Jammin'
folks
J. Lamont.
and myself, and they're going to have me, and I'm going to feature one of my songs. The gentleman that's over the festival, he called me and said, "Hey man, you want to do one of your songs? You're welcome to do it." So and plus one of the days is we're going to be on a cruise ship that's going to cruise around the the river of Norfolk, Portsmouth, Virginia. So it's going to be nice. And Phil Perry's performing on the ship. I'm going to be.
I love Phil Perry.
love you. That man can sing.
I love him.
Baby, when you call me, now, man. I know I'm not Phil Perry.
You sound like it, though. That's pretty good.
I'm sorry. But so I got that. And then November 17th, I'll be in Ontario, California with Evelyn Champagne King.
Okay.
So Las Vegas, November 2nd with blues entertainer. She's amazing. Her name is Karen Wolf. So if you're going to be in Las Vegas, come check me out with
maybe
her.
I can do that for my birthday instead.
Yeah. We're going to be at Southgate.
You go to Vegas?
Southgate Casino. So you got to come check us out.
Let's go. Oh.
Y'all going to come to Vegas? Come on to Vegas.
Let's go.
Road
So
trip.
just,
We can stay in J room.
Lord Jesus, okay. What kind of moment will that be? On the next EmissyK's Loose-Up show, we're going to talk about sharing the room with the opposite sex.
Lord.
The footnote to the subject is, what goes on? What can be allowed? What cannot be allowed on the next?
Well, I know one thing. I know I'm the mama, so I know ain't nothing going on.
Therefore,
Every man's dream to have a mama-daughter threesome.
Boy, I tell you, ooh, Lord, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Let's write a.
Where'd you get that from?
Let me write a footnote on that right there.
No, please don't.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh,
Do the mature.
that's something Missy made up over there.
Due to mature theme, parental discretion is advised. The following content does not reflect those or the management or Jammin' J. Lamont. What you just heard does not reflect mine. But I love what I heard. I love what I can hear my daddy now. Boy, that's good right there. And my dad is a holy man. Son, what was they talking about? Boy, that was wonderful. Is your mama listening? Close the door to your mama so we can listen to this. I'm sorry. Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Look at God.
Don't put God in that.
I'm done.
I know it. But yeah,
Oh my God.
can I let them know where they can follow me if they want to follow me? Don't stalk me, but follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Don't stalk me.
Jammin' J. Lamont. Follow, don't stalk. And I got a new comedy DVD coming out, so I'm still doing the comedy. So be on the lookout. It's called J. Lamont, Jammin' J. Lamont. Laughter is good for the heart.
Yes, it is. Yes,
sweet.
it is.
Check it out.
Ladies, did you have questions?
Are you
for Jay?
in tears? Are you crying? Blessed be, blessed be. Don't cry.
Oh, okay.
Don't cry. EmissyK, yeah. Had to put a little Ron in Ron eyes.
Right, yeah, you did.
Oh,
Take us back. Take us back.
la la la. All I gotta say is la 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 la. Lady,
I'm the mama, so you know don't make that.
Oh,
that
mama.
Kind of effect on me.
Oh my God. Okay.
So you can't be serenaded?
Well, she turned me away.
Not by my son.
Oh, that's right. That's my mama. That's right.
Not by my son.
Okay, I'm
He
sorry.
forgot for a minute.
No, okay, I know the right song. I know the right song. Jesus, keep me near the cross. You know how they pray. You know how they pray in church. You ever see that deacon pray? Heavenly Father, what a thing. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you.
My makeup is done.
Heavenly Father, I want to thank you everything. Have mercy upon EmissyK's loose lip show. I'm so glad to be here, Lord. Have mercy upon Heavenly Father. Heavenly Father, I've been a deacon for almost 70 years, and I ain't never seen some fine women like this, look like this right around me. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you. Don't know what he's saying, but anyway.
You're right about that.
Heavenly Father, these blessings we pray in your name. Amen. Okay.
Again, ladies.
Okay.
Let's go.
Jamming.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, what's the name of that group you sing with?
The group that I sang with?
Yeah, the acapella group.
Oh, Shell's Juke Joint. I got to give a shout out to the group members.
Yes.
Brian, Michelle Jacques, who is the leader of the group, Tammy Brown, and Rhonda Crane. Beautiful people. That's my family. And we're going to be going on tour pretty soon. So you got to check it out.
Yeah.
So it's like a mixture of jazz, Motown, R&B, and we do our own sound effects.
Okay.
It's kind of like Take 6.
Wait, so everybody's doing not just you.
So that's why they brought me into the
Dope,
group.
bitch.
You got to see it. You got to see it.
do.
Trust me.
You haven't invited me to that one.
We do a tribute to Ray
been
Charles and others. Matter of fact, I sang a Ray Charles song. One of these days, and it won't be long. Okay, we're getting crazy.
Come on, let's
Bum,
go.
bum, 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 bum. You're gonna look for me,
jealous.
and I'll be gone. Cause I believe, I believe.
You need me to go in.
Yes.
Oh, that's Ray Charles' song.
I said I believe right now. I believe. You sing it. Yes. Okay.
No.
When do we go to a break again? Are we almost? Because I'm going to do a quick rehearsal with
You got to do
With
one
Lala.
rehearsal.
Yes, we
You got to do an infusion.
confusion. So we need to have prayer with her.
You gotta do some Milli Vanilli. Lala, just move your lips and I'm gonna sing for you.
Just move your lips, oh Lord. Sing into the mic. Just
Come
sing.
out. Don't sing. Do it.
Go sing, Lala,
No,
go.
don't do that to me.
Sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
How about Reunited? I'll sing the first part.
And it feels so good.
To ever leave your side. Me minus you is such a lonely ride. That breakup we had has made me lonesome inside. I realize I love you 'cause I want you bad. Okay, we can sing the chorus right here. Reunited and it feels so good.
You know what?
Reunited 'cause we understood. There's one perfect fit. There's one perfect fit. So sugar, this one is it. We both are satisfied. We both are satisfied because we're reunited. Hey, hey. How about it one
waiting for
time?
it, Lala.
Now I feel like Don Cornelius. How about it one more time? Yeah. For Jay, Lala, and the kissable kissettes.
Kissable Kissettes.
The latest album's entitled Getting Loose on the Lips Gang. And we'll have more right after this, gang. It's a big one. I love Soul Train. I'm sorry. That's
The
a whole
soul of Don Cornelius.
that's a whole nother show. I'm so sorry.
The soul of Don Cornelius.
Right on time, gang. How about it, mama?
OMG. So before we get out of here, we got a few events coming up other than Jam and J Lamont stuff. So Halloween is coming. Hallow's Eve. And EmissyK's. My eyes all puffy.
I'm so sorry.
I'm hosting an event at Mama Lions. It's live music, 21 and over. It's a very elegant. Shut up. What else?
I'm doing the sound.
It's a very elegant event. It's a very elegant venue if you guys have never been to Mama Lions. But it's August the 28th is our Halloween live night. It's going to be really nice. It's with Black Entourage. And on October the 26th, I'm trying to ignore him. October 26th, Haley B will be hosting an event. It's an 18 and over event with, what are they called? Slime Savages is performing with a whole host of other
Slime Savages.
Savage.
That's the young people, mama. We ain't in that.
Savage.
We just report it.
Savages.
We just report it.
You had a
Slime.
problem.
I ain't got past the slime.
You had a
part.
problem with that, yeah.
Savage.
Slime and Savage.
Yeah, they'll be performing live along with a whole host of other people on August the 26th. It's an
Man.
18 and over event. You guys can DM Haley B, HAI.6 is her IG, and she'll give you all the information. And Lady D's, say your goodbyes.
It has been fun. It has been fun. But don't you guys forget about November for Thanksgiving. We're going to need volunteers for the Moselle Sanders Thanksgiving dinner. Don't forget. I'm going to wear you out.
That's right.
Right.
Jammin' J.
Hey, I just want to say thank you to everybody. Goodbye. Don't forget, follow me, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Jammin' J Lamont. I'll see you wherever you are, and I'll be there wherever you are. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Well, all right.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and this is hey. Lala. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram under EmissyK_Loose Lips. Also, the new Black Storm brand. I had to shout that out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
the new
yeah.
Black Storm brand. Full effect, baby. I got insurance.
Oh, man. Yeah,
oils.
that is bomb.
I
love
Oh,
it.
that's nice.
Blackstone. Yes.
Black Storm.
She got all the
In the
good,
building.
smelly good
Follow
stuff.
Black
and
Storm
everything.
29. Got all her
Right.
stuff.
Black
Thank you guys
Storm.
for listening to us. I'm your girl, EmissyK. It's been real. I'm out of here. 2 fingers in a biscuit. Ow.
And 2 pieces and fries.
2 pieces?
You can't have none of my chicken.
No, man. No, I won't. I got my...
Standing here and I'm daydreaming. There you were before my eyes, so mesmerized from your beauty. Caught my attention, I'm surprised. The love I had, I can bring it. Just as simple as can be.